everybody. MntDewMania here, and welcome to Friday's Redneck Rant. And I'm going to not fish today. I think you get tired of looking at me fish. So I think today what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of show you around. I'll just kind of wander around. This is the spawn of Vox Populi. And you can go to three different places. You can go to Skylands, which is non-PvP peaceful survival, okay? Or this is the main world where there's town and survival, right? And then over here is the Nether City, PvP only, anarchy and griefing. The Nether on Vox Populi is insane. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But that is a freaking cool skull, you have to admit. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, so today's rant, the letter is I. I is for insanity. That's an odd one to pick, isn't it? So actually, I asked my husband. I said, "Honey, I kind of explained to him what I do. He doesn't really get the YouTube thing. He's like, oh, what? Okay, whatever." So he just doesn't get it. Anyway, when you spawn in, this is where you spawn in, and you can fly in Skylands. You spawn in on this cool ship. I think that's pretty awesome. And then it's little islands everywhere. Let some of this load up. Okay. But yeah, he was like, I don't know. I said, well, give me a word that starts with I can do a rant on. And I explained to him what my redneck rant was, and he's like, I don't know, ice cubes. So, be thankful that you're not hearing about ice cubes today. Okay, I'm just saying. Anyway, I thought I'd fly around and show you some of the cool bills here on in Skylands. This is it's no PvP. It's feasible. You can fly, and it's just if you like to build, there are some really awesome, cool things built here. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, so today's rant is about insanity, and the definition of insanity. I don't know if I agree with. I mean, I'm sure it's like forever old, but the definition of insanity is the condition of being insane, a derangement of the mind. Now, I sort of kind of have a problem with that because you ever heard people say, well, what's normal? That's kind of what I'm talking about. I mean, what exactly is insane? I mean, is it what is it? What does it mean? What is it? What's the? I mean, are we all insane a little bit? Maybe, sort of, kinda, because I found some really interesting quotes on insanity. Um, One of them is by Ian Fleming, who said, the distance between insanity and genius is measured only by success. Because, I mean, you never know what makes some people tick, until they begin to unwind. And, I mean, now I know there are some flat out insane, crazy people in the world. I know this. We all know this. We've seen them in news. I mean, they are just out there. Okay? And deranged is probably a good word. Deranged is, but there is, in my opinion, there is nuances to insanity. You know what I'm saying? Augustus Saint Gardens or Goodens or whatever his name was, said, "What garlic is to salad, insanity is to art." Now, I have seen. I don't know if you've ever seen them. I don't know what they're called. I don't know who did them, but there are some art pieces that are like it's like the human body only it's skinned, and you can and it's considered art. I don't know if you've ever seen them or read about them or anything like that. And I'm thinking to myself, who was insane enough? And these is the exact words I thought to myself. Who was insane enough to think that that is art? Why? Why? Why would you think that was art? Are you kidding me? And I mean, it's funny because and Angela Monet said those who danced were thought to be mad by those who could not hear the music. So see now that's more along the lines of what I think. That's like saying, oh well, they're a normal person. Well, what is normal? What is your basis of comparison when you say insane or normal? I mean, because now if somebody is rich and you got to, I mean, just as well as I do that when people have money, and I'm talking money to burn for 10,000 years, and then they still rich. They can do some weird, crazy things, and you look at them and go, "That's the most insane thing I've ever seen anybody do in my life." Okay, and but then sometimes you have to be, in order to be sane, you gotta be a little bit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes this like dreaming crazy, insane dreams. I mean, it sometimes it's healthy. You need to be a little bit crazy and wacky. um, and yeah, some people listen to their own music. We don't get it. I'm sure there's things about me that people just look at me, and I'm talking about my age, for one, you know, and they look at me like, "Oh my God, are you freaking insane? What's wrong with you? Act normal." Why? Who are you to tell me I'm insane? You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. You see what you want to see, and you are comparing me to yourself. And good for you if you do everything by the book and everything's lined up and you act normally and, people don't put labels on you like insane. Now, I'm not talking about go out and chop up people and, put them in a freezer. I'm talking about just crazy, loopy, insane little things, little quirks, little idiosyncrasies that people just label as insane. And I don't think it is. I don't think that's insanity is, you know, okay. How many people do you know that they can get so angry that they literally, just while they're angry, you really do think they're insane? There is a proverb that says anger is brief insanity. I totally believe that because I know of a couple people, they are just as calm. I love this, by the way. Whoever this is really cool. I like that. They are just as calm and collected, but they take a drink or they get mad or angry. I'm not bothering anything. I'm just looking. This is really cool. And they literally go insane. Any other time, nothing would faze them. And you probably know somebody like that. But you also have to admit, if you weren't a little crazy, you'd go nuts. Sometimes you just got to be crazy and insane with something. You know, you have to be. That's just the way it is. So before you start sticking labels on people, okay? Even Jimmy Buffett said, if we weren't all crazy, we'd go insane. You know? I mean, sometimes it's okay to go insane. Oh, nice pool. I like it. So, yeah, just think about it the next time you say, oh, God, they're insane. I mean, people jumping, base jumping, to me is, now that's insane. Holy God, why would you want to jump off a mountain? That would be like me standing here on this and just jumping off into the void. Why? Why? That's not, you know, don't do that. So, to me, there's just different levels of insanity. And I'm not talking about the clinical medical stuff. I'm talking about just goofy, crazy, insane stuff that people do that they get labeled as insane, but it's really not. It's just, it's goofy. It's in it. Um, Michael J. Gleb said this is probably one of the better ones that I like. Michael J. Gleb said, "Crazy people who are productive are geniuses. Crazy people who are rich are eccentric. Crazy people who are neither productive nor rich are just plain crazy. Geniuses and crazy people are both out in the middle of a deep ocean. Geniuses swim, crazy people drown. Most of us are sitting safely on the shore. Take a chance and get your feet wet." That, to me, that is pretty epic. I really like that. Um, Sometimes you just have to let go of normal. You know what I'm saying? I think I reached the world border. This has got world borders on it. Sometimes you have just got to let go. Nice ship. And just be crazy. Be a little insane. Take a chance. Get off the land and go jump on a boat. You know what I'm saying? Get you, like the guys, get your feet wet. Be a little insane. It's okay. Don't let people label you. It's okay. It might seem totally insane to half the world. But if it's not to you, then, I mean, people say I'm insane all the, why do you, at your age, come on, you're 48 years old. Why are you making YouTube videos? That's insane. According to who? Why is it insane? I have fun doing it. Hopefully I make people laugh. You get to meet cool people from all over the world. Why is that insane? There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to go skydiving and your whole family's telling you that you're insane, okay, I learned something a long time ago. And when you're young, you don't think about it. It never crosses your mind. But as I've gotten older and older and the years seem to go by faster and faster, I have come to the realization that time is not, when you're young, it just seems to creep by. All you can think about is getting older so you can do stuff. You want to be 16 so you can drive. You want to be 21 so you can drink. And then before you know it, you're married and you got kids and you look up from the daily grind and it's 30 years later, your kids are grown and you're thinking, what'd I just do with my life? It's gone. If I have one regret, it's not doing all those crazy, insane things that I wanted to do. And now, I mean, I'm either too old and physically unable to do them, or, I mean, I just don't have the time, and I really regret that. I regret not doing those insane little things. I always wanted to go up in a hot air balloon. Now, I am so, I have vertigo so bad, I can't stand, I can't even ride as a passenger in a car with somebody. I have to drive. Um, I don't know if it's a phobia or if there's a name for it, but I couldn't do it now to save my life. But I wanted to do those crazy, insane things. I wanted to backpack across the United States. I wanted to go up into Alaska and live in the wilderness, out in the bush, and survive. And I mean, crazy, insane things that I wish that I had at least tried. You know, but being young and stupid, when somebody said, "Oh, that's an insane idea. That's crazy. You shouldn't do that," and I listened, and I regret 99% of it. You know, I wish I could go back and change a lot of things, but I can't, you know, because I let somebody stick a label on something, you know. I let people stick a label. Well, I don't want anybody to think I'm crazy. My God, what would people think? What would people think of my parents? Um, so, yeah. Be careful about sticking labels on people, especially things like insane or crazy or something like that. Um, you know, it's sometimes it's not. I love that torch. That's cool. That's a very cool idea. Yeah, don't be so quick. Like I said, I'm not talking about clinical, medical, crazy, insane. I'm talking about just general in life. You know, sometimes it's okay to be a little insane. Have fun with your insanity. You know, embrace it, love it. It's big. What is this? It is what it is. Don't let people tell you. Come on. Wow, this is pretty cool. Don't let people tell you you're crazy. Is this the Death Star? Man, now talk about insane. Who the hell made this? Wow. This is pretty cool. Check it out. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of, you know, be insane. Don't let people tell you can't be crazy. You want to go? I mean, ooh, check this out. If you want to go jump off a tree, I mean, just know people are going to say you're crazy. No, this structure. Oh, this entire structure is player built. Awesome. Well, it's cool. Whoever built it, I like it. So there we go. We'll stop here and look at the tree of life. Um, it's yeah, just sometimes insane's okay. And if I'm insane for making videos at my age and being on YouTube at my age, so be it. I'm as fruity as I'm as nutty as a fruitcake. So there you go. That's all I got to say about insanity. Um, if you enjoyed this, if you've ever been labeled, that's the kind of the question thing discussion of the week. If you've ever been labeled for doing something crazy or insane, and you want to share it, put it in the comments below. I'd like to see your stories too. So mine. Apparently, anybody past the age of 16 on YouTube is it's insane. So um, if you're in that pocket of insanity with me, let me know. Until next week, guys, when the letter will be J. Wonder what that's going to be. But till then, a big shout out as usual and always to Latin Goddess and Zombie Mold for letting me do these little rants here. I do appreciate it. You guys are so awesome. And this is MntDewMania live from Vox Populi. I is for insanity. I'm so out of here. Later, guys.